Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Trails Beyond the Horizon. In the last part, we joined up with Vaughn's route yet again. We headed up to Anchorville to investigate where Ix and the masked freaks ran off to. We had a nice lovely little lunch in a fancy schmancy cafe. We took on a Force BG where company exploitation was the thing, and all that kind of nonsense. We got more Force BGs we gotta do. We got 2 connection events. Well, the bracer goes over here, so let's screw them over here. Hey, look who it is. Ah, you must be. Oh, hey, you should make here quick. Of course, I wasn't about to have the chance to catch the instigators of yesterday's incident passing me by. I see you came too. Guess that's only natural. You accepted Vaughn's presence so readily this time. Hey, I remember you. Weren't you part of the Eurasian Guild branch? Your name was Luca, right? Hazel's granddaughter? That's right, it's been too long, Arkwright Solutions. I've come to assist with the communications and coordination between here and the capital and the Eurasian. I'll be working with my grandfather to ensure smooth information dissemination between each branch, as well as with headquarters. Ah, okay. Guess I'll also serve as a safeguard in case something happens outside of Anchorville. As for the other receptionist, I've heard a lot talk about you. As I with you, Fixers. But I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Legato. I've wanted to make your acquaintance for some time. I imagine you're familiar with the rest of the bracers in Anchorville, so I hope you can all work well together. Ideally, we'd have more manpower, but we're not in a position to pull any more resources from Edith or other cities. Until we have a plan set in stone, we'll be providing you support to this branch. In that sense, I'm glad Angie's around to help out. This is her hometown, incidentally, and she just got back. Oh, right. Isn't she that junior bracer who recently came to Edith? Yes, I intended to have her return home for her own safety, considering the evolving situation in the capital. Of course, I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Thankfully, she's got her brother Legato to help walk her through things here. In the meantime, we'll have her handle the city patrol's normal requests. I feel like this is a better alternative than leaving her in the capital by herself. However, we have no foresight on what will happen on here or where. We can't rule out the possibility that Anchor will be used as a decoy. Not to mention, we need people to be able to respond on a moment's notice over a wide area, with their use of teleportation. Something Luca from Orasi included, we've already laid groundwork in every branch of the guild. This system recording allows every guild branch and republic to work together in real time when the need arises. Damn, that's one hell of a feat. This guy's something else. Yeah, he's pretty famous around here. Some even say that the peace in Anchorville enjoys is owed to him. I hear he's a retired A-ring bracer. Apparently he hung up his hat because of some injury he's got. Thanks to the life experience he accumulated over his stint as a bracer, his talents to shine as bright as ever, even from upon the counter. I heard tell of him about him as well. It seems to be just a skill that this rumor mill paints him. Shifting gears for a moment, would you be able to tell us what about the things in Anchorville, stand in Anchorville and anywhere else? For now, at least we haven't found any sign of that group being in the area. There isn't anyone roaming around chanting AD or anything else that would point their presence here. Although the foot traffic has increased, there's been no particular deterioration in public order. Furthermore, no abnormalities have been identified in either Eurasian or Mesodaman in the north. All I have to say, at this moment, we don't have any proof that we're operating in the city. Keep in mind, though, that no one's found any traces of them elsewhere either, so we need to remain on alert. Right, we may need to be doubly so, seeing as the police haven't sent any reinforcements to Anchorville. It seems like the situation is the same everywhere. No one has anything in the way of evidence, and they can't recklessly take action. Indeed. With regard to the police, he's simply erring on the side of caution. Heiyu, on the other hand, appears to be ready to take action. In any moment, the road ahead of us is often riddled with complexities, but sometimes to see the way forward, one must simply change the perspective. To that end, I will place my hopes in the approach that is distinctive of a Spriggan like yourself. I look forward to seeing what sort of tricks you have up your sleeve, Mr. Arkwright. I'm trying to disappoint. Like you said, we got our own style. We'll follow like always. Looking forward to see what you can do too, Mr. Former A-Ranker. Oh, before I forget, could you ask him to help with that thing? That thing? Well, it's not a major concern right now, but we've received word that multiple monsters have appeared in the city's outskirts. We're lucky to deal with this matter promptly, so Albus and the rest can get the investigation under undivided attention. I apologize, could you ask you for assistance? I can have Albus' group deal with the monsters of the north, so if you can have the ones in the southern outskirts, I'd appreciate it. Sure, we do this kind of thing all the time. If it's just that area, we can take it with no problem. Alright then, let's start by sniffing around town like we always do. Alright. Oh. So we gotta go way out the depths. Oh, hey guy, what's up? One of these fucking things. Alright. Let's do it. Frick! You would do that to me. Alright. I mean that. This thing is sweet to Earth, which I don't have Earth on you. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Frick! Oh, it was a one-turn recovery. Correct. I have to switch characters. Alright. Where's my side bonus at? Oh, it's back attack, excuse me. No. Ow! Dead! Slaughtered it. Thanatos jail. I think everything looks pretty. I think Chaos and Gray might be lagging behind Law a little bit. Alright. Back to town we go. That one's done. Alright. Let's go talk to this man. Hey man, what's up? Where did my treasure go? That's not around here. It's like he's searching for something. Could be a 4SVG issue. Might as well ask him, what's up? Yo, you lose something? Yes, actually. I collect merchandise from the entertainment industry, you see. Stuff like valuable snapshots and actors and actresses. I'm missing 3 photos, specifically. One snapshot of each generation of the Lancer family. Another one of my fans. Families, I guess. Or so it would seem. If you find them, would you please bring them back, bring them to me? That's really a lot of information to go on. Do you remember where you lost them, or whether or not you lost anything else with them? Right. I realized they were gone this morning, so I probably lost them sometime last night. Actually, now that I think about it, I had slipped them inside a Lancer family magazine when I was out, while I was out and about. When I woke up this morning, I realized the whole book was gone, and... Hold on a minute. I remember. Last night I was out drinking at the hotel bar, and I showed my friend in the magazine the photos. Do you think I might have left them behind? Sounds to me he's got drunk and left the magazine and photos there. The fact that he's only remembered this now speaks to the amount of alcohol he must have had last night. In that case, you might want to swing by and take a look. Alright, we'll go check at the bar for you. Really? Thank you so much. I'll keep looking around elsewhere in the meantime. Wait a sec. That girl with you. Huh? Me? What's up? Could you please not look at me like that? My apologies, you seem so familiar. Anyway, appreciate you going out of your way for me. Thanks. Alright. Phantom Snapshot. What a quest name. Nope, not this bar. Get me out of here! Oh my god. Yes, there was a customer showing off his magazine talking about that sort of thing. I remember him forgetting the magazine, but I didn't see any photos inside of it. Huh? I suppose the photos were supposed to be in the magazine. If he left the magazine here, then at least we know he couldn't have dropped the photos on the way home. In that case, it's possible the other customers took them. Now that you mention it, I believe one of our part-timers thought to belong to the bar. He's not working today. As you can tell, he can be quite careless. I feel like I remember him saying something like, you can each take one. Maybe. Whoa, hold on. You're telling me this guy just gave them away to other customers? That goes way beyond just being careless. This is turning out to be a real pain. Sorry, sir. If you can get in touch with that part-timer and ask him which customer took the photo. Of course. I'm gonna say this is our responsibility. I'll check with him. As I suspected, he ended up giving them away. On behalf of the entire bar, I'd like to apologize. Fortunately, he remembered all 4 customers who took the photos. Huh? Our client said there were 3 photos. Could be miscounted. Could be miscounted. Or maybe there was another photo unrelated to Lancers. Let's hit up all 4 people for a start. So, what sort of people were they? I have a name for one of them. Goldman. He's actually staying here at this very hotel. The second person is a tourist who came off as a little seedy. Said he was going home to the capital via bus today. The third person is a quiet younger man wearing glasses. Apparently he said he likes movies. Finally, the last individual is a chatty young woman who enjoys gossip. Judging by her manner, the part-timer said she would probably be hanging out at a cafe or a bar, or maybe in a food stall. Gotcha. If we see anybody fit in the descriptions, we'll make sure to hit them up. Give me those! I saw that little glint. Hey man. Huh? The thing I got from the bar yesterday? The bartender said it'd probably be okay if I took it with me. I'm so sorry, it almost ran off with someone else's possession. Ah, so he's the guy. And this is... He totally digs her. So yeah, the original owner would love to have it back. We'd be happy to take it back to them if that's fine with you. Honestly, I'm a little irritated that part-time bartender got me wrapped up in all this. But alright. I wish I didn't have to, but I'll give it back. Really, I wish I didn't have to. When that man told me I could take it, I never imagined this would happen. He really doesn't want to give it back, does he? I guess it makes sense. If my mom charmed him, he wouldn't be able to help himself. Just goes to show the draw he has on others. Let's just leave him be. Okay, poor guy. Alright. Get this, I got my hands on a super rare photo. Whoa, somebody's psyched. Is it really that great? You won't believe it. What I got right here is a spectacular photo of the Grim Cat Phantom Thief extraordinaire. What? How? When? Man, I always figured it was just a matter of time, especially considering what a moron she is. But she shouldn't be fine as long as no one's seen her face. Yeah. That begs the question. Why was this photo part of that man's collection? Who could say? Maybe it's connected to the dots, or maybe it's just a coincidence. The only way to find out is to deliver the photo back to him. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the original owner is looking for that photo. One of the bartenders messed up and gave the snapshots to a bunch of customers. Seriously? What a shame. Oh well. Here you go. Oh boy. That's not her. Wait, this is... Like I said, this is an amazing photo of the famous Grim Cat. She's older than I thought, and someone about her seems she's particularly indecent. But that doesn't stop me from being a valuable photo. I should have heard the truth behind the urban legend. Seriously? What the hell is this woman doing? Phew, it chills for a second there. I am rather curious as to where this photo was taken. She sure looks like she's enjoying it. Well, she seems to be enjoying herself. Yeah. Thanks for giving this back. Vaughn doesn't seem sure how to react. Oh, we found that 4th photo. Well, there's the Grim Garden. I don't need to go in there right now. Hey, guy. Huh? You mean someone left that behind? How did you know I had it? I heard about it from the gentleman at the bar. The original owner really wants it back. You mind? Wait, you're Judith! Here, take it. Could never make me make an ass of myself in front of Judith. Ah, shucks. Are you a fan of my work? I'm so sorry. It was obviously even then what it was too good to be true. Once I saw that snapshot of you, I just wanted it so bad. Hey, I'm not upset or anything. It's all good as long as you don't mind giving it back. We'll take it out to the owner, alright? Give me that. Excuse me, Adam. Now this thing was a mistake. What a pain. That's not gonna get any use for it. Here, you take it. This is a photo of Grammy. And it looks like it's the real deal. You mean it's not a reproduction? Must be quite valuable. Yeah, I bet it'd fetch a hefty price. Are you thinking about selling it? Huh? Like hell I'd sell it. All of you know my grandmother and I are huge fans of Dominique Lancer. She has always been a huge fan. Even took me to see one of Dominique's concerts when I was little. My parents were always busy, so she was the one who looked after me and taught me everything that there is to know. And that includes all there is to know about Dominique. Didn't expect this guy to be such a grandma's boy. So what you're saying is you never sell it. Makes sense to me. That being said, original owner really wants it back. Fine. So much as I don't want to let go, here, take it. I only took it because the guy said I could. And because it reminded me of the photo my grandmother had. You tell the original owner to take good care of it, alright? I'm sorry. You got me thinking about old times. We're, very sorry. Okay, we got 4 photos in total now, but one of them is a mystery. Guess we can ask the client about it when we meet to return these. Ah, my prized collection! You found him! Oh, thank you so much. So I did leave them behind the bar. I need to be more careful with these phones in the future. You mentioned you were missing 3, but we actually found 4. You sure they're all yours? Ah, yes. One of them is not part of the Lancer family photo group. I forgot to tell you about it. Yet you still found it in spite of that. Which can I express how grateful I am to you. Phew, I didn't see your connection. By the way, how did you get this 4th photo? Good question. I guess you could call it luck. Or rather, a once-in-a-lifetime coincidence. A short time ago, I was just outside the capital, photographed the landscape, the nightscape from the outskirts. Then suddenly I saw movement and my photographer's reflexes kicking in. I pointed my camera at it. That's why I saw her. I also started to press the shutter button without thinking. I still can't believe that photo came so sharp and even after all that. My, so she was running around dressed like that all the way on the outskirts of Edith. I suppose it could be considered a dress rehearsal of sorts before she headed to the auction. Well, it's a good thing she didn't realize at the time that he took this kind of picture of her. Anyway, at least you got them all back for now. Try not to lose them next time, yeah? Of course, thanks again. I'll wire the mirror to you later. Oh boy. I just wish that lady dies. I can't stand that lady. Her every time she talks makes one of my ears bleed. Alright. Thank you for coming all the way to the anchor of a branch. I'm stunned that the vice president himself would come to inspect us. Yes, sir. It's old fun. Surprised to see you here in Anchorville.
な解決や諸君。そろそろ来る頃だと思っていた。ちょうどこちらも区切りがついたところだ。少し話そうじゃないか。
You look well, Aaron. Different from the last time we saw each other. Clearly you and your friends have continued to grow. Obviously, you don't look too bad yourself. Is it true that things are calming down and hate you? I heard you finally have time to rest. Well, I guess you could say that. Things are suddenly in flux with the recent rise of a new family. Even if it's temporary, working together with Cow toward a common goal hasn't given us a sense of unification. Common goal. You talk about the people who've been missing all over the place, including some from Heiyu. You think it's related to all those vestiges the rumors are talking about? That definitely explain why the Darn himself was to come to town. Indeed, I was informed about what happened at the Memorial Park, and about the damage to the Blacklight District, including who's responsible. As an organization at the top of the underworld, we have a score to settle. That's why I decided to come here and find out what's going on in Anchorage myself. Huh. The Apostle, the Soldier, the Martial Artist, they were all pretty tough. Not to mention they got that mysterious weaponry. We've yet to ascertain their true identities, nor even what they look like. The same is true for us. It'll be imperative to gather information quickly. We've already mobilized our contacts, even those outside of Anchorville. If possible, I'd like you to act as a sort of information broker, Vaughn. Guess it makes sense to pull out all the stops. It's a little disconcerting to have Heiyu active in my own hometown. We've been dealt quite a decent hand given the circumstances. And a necessary one. After all, we're up against the vestiges and that invisible monster. Something tells me you're not telling us the whole story, Vaughn. You said it yourself. You heard what went down in the Memorial Park. Those guys are even stronger than Yin. Not to mention that white replica thing they got. If they're bringing all that to a town like this, then we can't be too careful. All that said, I can't help but think you're plotting something. You, Kao, Ashen, Old Man Geen, and that punk Gao Lang. Looks like you're starting to see the big picture, Aaron. You haven't only gotten stronger, but smarter too. Guess you could say growth comes with the territory. Obviously, Heiyu is up to something. It's not like I plan on getting in their way. All I ask is that you don't act like you own the town. Hell, as long as you'll give us a reasonable force BG, we might even be willing to lend a hand. Aaron. You said it. Alright. I think we can find a way to compromise. Like I said before, I'm perfectly willing to exchange information. On this and other matters. I expect we'll be simply observing the situation for now, as much like the Bracer Guild. We'll be counting on all you to uncover a clue. Good luck. Yeah, leave it to me. Ooh. Got 3 connection events now. I should get those connect events out of the way. That's some gifts! Gifts for everybody! I'll do it for 45 gifted. I'll be in the charm. Look at that one real quick. Okay. Got Agnes. Got Aaron. I'll do Hermes, obviously. I'll do Agnes. And Aaron, I'll do him because he's lagging behind. So let's do Agnes first. Day of parting. Welcome, everyone. We're glad you can come from Earls to visit. Agnes! And it's Grampy Vaughn! Hi, Grampy Vaughn. Have you been well? Yeah. Grandpa's doing just well. Looks like nothing's changed with you, kiddos. It's been a minute, Filona. You're right. We haven't seen you since last year in Horacian. Come now, John. Say hello. Hi, Grampy. Hi, Agnes. You're gonna be showing us around Anchorville today, right? You better make it fun. No worries, I got you, kids. Can you tell us that today's John's last day? Yes, the paperwork is finished. After this, I'll be taking John to his new parents in the capital. This may be the last time he gets to play with his friends from the orphanage. You know, I looked into what happened beneath the surface of the capital last year. You and the others put your lives on the line to save us. And I realized putting the children on the airship was part of that. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. I want you to at least be able to see the kids before John leaves. Or Jean leaves. I know you must be extremely busy, but please, first we only did what we had to back then. And second, we'd be delighted to help the children make some new great memories. Alright, kiddos, let's head out. Try to stick together and not get lost, okay? You know, Grampy. I'm so excited, Grampy. Okay. Pretty sure you're just saying to annoy me. Let's go. Okay. So Agnes and Vaughn's humble tour of Anchorville began. The cityscape, the combination of modern and traditional, was so different from Horacian that caught the children's attention. They enjoyed the scenic feel of the river running through the city from atop the bridge. They toured the location that inspired the famous novel Sunshine Agnes. Additionally, Vaughn took charge of guiding them to all food stands. That figures. And for the grand finale, he took them to La Nuit de Chanor. I don't know French words. Then, wow, the tiramisu is so good, right? Well, so at least as good as the birthday cake Miss Thornton baked me. I even got to see the news agency from Sunshine Agnes. Wait a second, you have the same name as the girl from the book. That's right. It's one of the reasons why I love that story so much. Oh, by the way, my mother's name was Sophie. Really? Wow, that makes me so happy. I'm glad everyone was having a good time. We kind of ran the tour by ear, but I'm glad it worked out. Even finished before the train's departure time. Yes, it's about time we head to the station, actually. Really? Thank you so much, you two. I'm certain the children made some happy memories. Splona. Jean's gone. He's what? Hey, where's Jean? He was just here a second ago. Oh no. Jean, you big dummy, you're finally getting a new mommy and daddy. You can't disappear on your own on your last day together. Jean. Vaughn. Yeah, you couldn't have gone far. Flona, wait here. Please find him, Vaughn. Everything they learned on the job, Vaughn and Agnes did their best to track Jean down. It wasn't long before they found him. Jean, thank goodness you're okay. I'm sorry I disappeared like that. Everybody must be real mad. Sophie was, that's for sure. But everyone else is really worried. Sophie included. So they tell me this isn't because you hate your new parents. I already met them a few times, and they're really nice people. And I know that if they become my parents for real, I'll definitely be happy. But you're wondering if it's really okay for you to leave your other family, like Miss Flona, behind. After all, she did raise you. On top of that, you're worried about these feelings you might be disrespectful to your parents. Alright. How'd you know? Just a hunch I got. You know, back when I was at the orphanage, I was like an older brother to everyone. Honestly, though, I was kind of a brat. Not like you. I think I was just lonely looking back on it. Plenty of people were in my family in those days, but they kept leaving me behind. It hurt, and I didn't even got into fights because of it. I was starting to stand out, and not in a good way. I mean, still, Director Arkwright continued to give me a place I could call home. Of course, you could say, this is your home and your family. But one day, you'll find the place where you truly belong. And when you do, you have to move forward, without looking back. I know I'll be sad when that day comes. However, wherever you end up, I remember that you'll always be one of my beloved children. Wherever I end up. It was because of what he said I was able to start to open up to others. And now I got the kinds of friends I could never hope to replace. Director Arkwright might be gone, but my connection to the orphanage remains. Heck, these days I'm starting to think I like my new family, and who I am. Fine. Remember, Jean, it's okay to find happiness. I'm sure your family wants that for you too, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Jean! Jeez, what have you been doing? We don't have any more time to play. The train's leaving soon. I want to see the capital with you too. Guys. I want my new parents to know all about my family at the orphanage. Sounds good to me. Make sure to introduce them. Feel bad for Miss Sloan and the children. It'll be difficult for them. Yeah, but this ain't goodbye forever. These days there are all sorts of ways you can stay in touch. Especially compared to when I was a kid. Now, I already heard about some of your childhood memories with Elaine and Kincaid. It was nice to hear about your father for a change. Well, I'd have to go run my mouth. Let's just say, I finally worked through my own feelings. All that stuff that happened after leaving the orphanage, I mean. Oh. Apparently I was dumped in from the orphanage not long after I was born. The letter that came with me opened with "This child is a devil. Can't raise him." After that was just a bunch of empty apologies. Director Arkwright took me in without hesitation anyway. Yet I never... Once I was saved from the cult, Master used his connections so that the orphanage would know that I was okay. And yet I never went back. I couldn't go back. How could I? He betrayed me, I had thought. He had sold me off. Even if it had just been for a moment, I had died like that kind, generous man. How could I go back and face him after that? Then, when I was still trying to be a Spriggan, I read an obituary in the local paper. The director had passed away. I looked into what had happened later, when I was in Rossian for work. Turns out he never stopped looking for me after that I went missing. Even while he was running the orphanage, he would reach out to his contacts and travel everywhere, all in hopes of finding me. It was around the time he found out that I was okay that all the stress when they caught up to him made him sick. Can't say I know how, but he seemed to understand my hesitation and resisted the urge to reach out to me himself. From what I heard, he spent his last breath praying that I had found a new home for myself. A new home? Way back when, Director Arkwright had said something to me. Vaughn, you are not a devil. Many people in this world feel as though they don't have a place where they belong. But you are someone who knows what the word of pain is. That means that you are better equipped to be there for people who need you. And I believe that is what will help you find a place you can call home. He said that, huh? Don't tell me. Is that how you came to start answering 4 SPGs? Who can say? To be honest, I forgot he said all that. I never did pay him back for the things he told me. Even now, I wish I would have been there for his final moments. Vaughn. Hey, it's on the past now. It ain't my style to brood over something like this. Still, if that kid could learn to love his new family, then I guess this whole ordeal might have been worth it. I agree. And I think you did get through to him. Especially because you'd come to the same realization yourself. That, just like you told Jean, it's okay for you to find happiness. And that there are people who want you to.
だからバンさん、大切な人を思うのに後悔なんてしないでください。あなたに幸せになってほしくて、見つけたい場所で笑っていてほしくて、お父様は 本当にただそれだけを願っていたはずですから。きっと今も女神のもとであなたを見て喜んでくれているはずですから。
アニエス、
話を聞いたばかりの小娘が何を分かった風にって感じですよね。だけど分かるんです。私も同じですから。アークライド先生と同じくらいに。それ以上だって言い張りたいくらいに。あなたに絶対に幸せになってほしいから。
たく、お前ってやつ、いや俺ってやつだな。そいつはこれまでお前に散々思い知らされてきたってのに、本当に情けねえ男だぜ。
それも含めてのバンさんだとも思いますけど、そんなあなたにたくさんの人が救い上げられて、私も一歩踏み出すことができたんです。ずっと心から思っています。あなたに会えてよかったって。
お互い様だろうが、そんなのはつくづく俺なんかにはもったいねえ縁つうか。
それこそお互い様ですよ。覚悟していてくださいね。これからもどんどん成長するつもりですから。あんなにいい女はめったにいないって。あの時はもったいないことをしたって、いつかバンさんが思っちゃうくらいには。
ああ、楽しみにしてるぜ。
Oh boy. I'm telling you, Vaughn did say he didn't see her as a romantic partner right now. I'm telling you, that's the key phrase right there. That could always change in the future. But hey, that's just me pointing out. You know, that's just me pointing out some things. All right, we'll do Aaron next because he's lagging behind quite a bit. If I do say so myself. All right, let's see what there's something I should do before I head out there. Where are we going? Aaron then took Vaughn out of the city. I don't sense any monsters nearby. Looks like nothing's gonna get in our way here. Is there a reason why we had to come all the way out here just to warm up? What's going through your... Hey now, what's the big idea? Just shut up and get ready. Surprise attacks aren't uncommon in actual combat. Don't you go holding back now, got it? So that's how it is. If it's a fight that you want, I'll be happy to oblige. Oh boy. So the two began their practical combat training. Aaron relied on his Gekka school sword skills, while Vaughn uses Hollow style for his fluent in martial arts, as well as various tricks. Damn, you're flicking coins at me? You're a crafty asshole. Well, I had to take a gamble. That's all I could come up with to stop your acrobatics. Though I doubt whatever fool you're dreaming of is going to use tricks like that. Probably not. Considering the guy uses Gekka school martial arts, you're guessing he's from the east, yeah? Is it just me, or are you obsessed with him? I mean, I get that he's wielding the same style as you and all. How could I not be after witnessing such incredible martial arts firsthand? And it ain't just him. Every one of those masked jackasses is something else. So how can I just sit on my ass and do nothing? Even if the Heavenly Mother might forgive me, I won't forgive myself for letting those bastards do as they please. I mean, can he do something about this stupid fucking long guy outside my window? It'd be great. That's why I'll be using you to improve my martial arts. Hope you're ready. Okay, say no when you went through all the trouble picking me as your punching bag. That said, it'd be better if...
いい具合に温まっているようだね。
Fawn? Oh, good. I'm glad you can make it. Thanks for coming all this way despite your busy schedule. Once I got your message, I did my best to carve out some time. I had to, seeing it's all for Aaron. Vaughn, did you? I mean, I had a pretty good idea what you wanted from me. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to wait till those fucking long guys were done doing shit outside my window. It was pretty loud. But finding someone with a weird ass style like me ain't gonna do much to improve your own martial arts. What you need is a fellow student at Gecko School. A master. I'll do with your opponent today, Aaron. Face not as the next head of the Liu family, nor as the vice president of Kowloon Bank, but as a master of the Gecko School of Martial Arts. From what I heard, he used to be an assistant instructor. Apparently it's been a hot minute since he's been on the front lines, though. For real? Remember when you used to help me train when I was a little twerp, just a twerp. Doubt I could ask for a better training partner. You can still go, right? Don't worry, I may not have dueled with anyone recently, but I have never slacked my training. Whether I get serious or not is up to you. Now you're talking. You're ready, Fawn Darren. I'm diving in to try to say what that is. How can he move like that? I'm even a talisman, no less. I admit I'm used to being a little bit of a. I'm used to being a bit pudgy. Ash even chides me about it on occasion. But is that all you got, Aaron? Don't underestimate me. How long has it been since we last faced off like this? To think, I used to train you when time permitted back in the day. Back when folks started calling you Fawn Darn. But then you got busy with it, and Ash instead started working for Heyu. Even Geen started distancing himself from me. I don't mean to go on whining about the old man, but back then you stood by my side. And I still owe you for that. I did nothing to earn your gratitude, Aaron. In some ways, I'm just like my father. I'm still carrying the events of 40 years ago. You mean... To be honest, I was only 5 years old at the time, so I don't remember things clearly. But even so, I will never forget how Langport was in those days. It's been carved into me. Hei's demonic tyrant, the constant conspiracies and betrayal, the fear which clings to the city even now. The past is a curse, feeding on the present. It's responsible for the events of last year, the ones that took place even just a few months ago. Still, Hei is changing, little by little, especially now that Cal has started a family. Even Ashen has found a way to shake off the past and look forward. And that change continues with you, Aaron. Being with the Spriggan has really helped you find your path for yourself.
前々から言ってるが、俺は別に平ゆえじゃねえ。過去にも今にも縛られるつもりはねえ。俺は俺の道を行くまでだ。
それでいい。そうでなくてはダメだ。薄暗い思惑も因果すらも振り払い、目の前の障害を真正面から突き崩してみせろ。手に入れた仲間と己自身を信じることで、君にはそれができるはずだ。アーロン・ウェイ。
今のが大総遠脚かよ。
見事だ。
Another breakthrough, eh? So Aaron was able to draw more of his true potential. After everyone's wounds were tended to, Aaron and Bond said goodbye to Fawn and left to return to the Catholic Financial Bank. I'm surprised he stuck around so long, considering how busy he is. Aaron's like a son to me, so I'm happy to help. His words. You're well loved by Mr. Prodigy. Can you stop calling me that already? Seriously, those are things that make me me. As long as you get it.
薄暗い思惑も因果も振り払え。手に入れた仲間と己自身を信じろか。まさかあのファンおじさんにあんなことを言われるとはな。
Guy's not wrong, but hey, you're starting to change. You too. You're starting to believe in the path you chose of yourself and find new potential for who you can be.
甘えなあの人も。他でもね、ルーケの次期長老だってのに。俺ん中のもやに気づいて、こんな場を整えやがったてめえのおせっかいもな。
Hope I didn't overstep. I mean, I was perfectly happy to stand by the side and let you go at it.
抜かしてんじゃねえっつの。だがまあ、おかげで少しは気が晴れた。あの残死どもが何を企んでようが、俺のやることは変わらねえ。これ以上目の前で好き勝手はやらせねえ。絶対に尻尾を掴んでぶっ飛ばすだけだ。今まで練り上げてきたクンフーに、てめえと培った裏解決屋のスタイルも総動員してな。
I swear, you got one more presence than when we first met. Prove it to me that you ain't gonna lose to anyone, Aaron.
足りねえな。てめえもせいぜい見届けろや。
Sweet. Nice. Alright. We got one more connection we gotta do. Get that last one banged out. Let's do Miss Hermes here. Bond's group decided to take a short break. Why did I read this? Seriously, what's she thinking, making me drive out here on an orbital bike? I mean, sure, Master let me borrow his, but come on. What the hell?
間ぴったりね。
Is that you, Hermes? Don't tell me that. Yep, this is the new AF model designed just for the launch. I was in the area doing a last-minute test of its long-range flight capabilities, so I figured I'd swing by. Is that really allowed? It's not like I'll delay tomorrow's schedule, so let's not split the details. More importantly, give me a minute to get out of this thing. I can give you the rundown while you're on the road. Never expect you to take on a delivery job as Hermes is late in the game. It's crazy to think you're doing this when you're going into space tomorrow. Where'd you get the bike from? Is it? I feel like I gotta get this down because I'm going to space tomorrow. I don't want to have any regrets. Nothing ever shakes you, does it? So, why'd you ask me to tag along for the ride? Words said it might go south. Yep, the job this time is a race against time. The kind of express delivery only I can pull off. So if my bike breaks down, it's all over. Obviously it's not part of the plan, but it doesn't hurt to play it safe. Does this job matter that much? Just what exactly are you delivering? Ah, there's a distribution warehouse. Once you get the package, the delivery man will be racing straight to Anchorville City. I don't know where she got that bike from. Hi, I'm at the private delivery service. Should have been told that I'd be taking over the package from the tracking number. It'll have just arrived. Oh, right. The client just told me about you a moment ago. I'm surprised you're here already. It's just me, or does she remind me of someone? Must be magic things. I'll get you the package right away then. But, do you really think you can deliver it in time? That's why I'm here. Got less than 5 minutes left. We can still make it. Don't slow down. We're going straight to the station. The hell are they delivering? That's so damn time sensitive. I guess this is goodbye for now. Promise to write to you once I'm settled. I know you will. I swear I won't forget the time we spent together, so we better get your butt back here one day, got it? I guess the package isn't going to get here in time. Thank you for waiting. The international train will be arriving on platform 3 shortly. The train departs from Edith and is bound for Ardent in the Principality of Remiferia. That's my train. Take care, you guys. Hey, why is that bike speeding right for us? Huh? For me? Are you telling me the gift we ordered made it in time? Can't believe it! You must be Hermes! Wait, isn't she? No, forget it. Now's not the time. Thank you so much. Now we can send our friend off without any regrets. No worries, just doing what I was paid to do. I'll deliver anywhere on time. That's my motto. The man took board of this train last minute with a smile on his face with the gift in his hand. Next stop, his new home. So, because of the shipping company's incompetence, the president got stuck in transit. The gift was supposed to arrive yesterday, so they give it to him before he left, but it only just made it to the distribution center today. Bingo! It wasn't gonna make it in time, so I had to grab it from the warehouse myself. Gotta say, it's cool how my reputation for fast deliveries has spread. And here I was, wondering what you could need me for when you were working on the space program. Didn't expect such a routine gig. What, did you think we'd be delivering some classified national secrets? You know me, all clients are created equal. Hell, a kid could ask me to deliver a caterpillar and I'd do it. Honestly, I'm just glad I got the package to them on time. I don't think anybody else would have come all this way just for that. Who said that was the only reason I came to Anchorville? Ah, it's here!
お待たせしました。当店の名物、カフェドティラミスになります。そうそう、これこれ。この機会に食べておかないと。いや、以前アンカービルに立ち寄った時に食べて以来、やみつきになっちゃったのよね。
Please don't tell me the other reason you came out here was just to eat this. Oh, I'll tell you, alright. But please don't act like you haven't gone this far for your favorite sweets. You got me there. Thanks for coming along with the ride today, Arc Ride. Now I can head off to space with no regrets. Glad to hear it. What's all this about regrets? You're usually so confident in yourself. The worst case scenario isn't out of the question, you know? No harm making sure I'm prepared for things go bad. And since I'm the only one who could pull it off, I'll put everything on the line to see my duty done. Huh. Duty, is it? I'm sure you've already figured out put two and two together. But just leave everything in space to me. Especially now that I can go out there with a clear head. While I'm doing that, I want you to do what only you can do. Jeez, what are you up to? Now I'm gonna have to live up to your expectations. Tell you what, you can count on me to handle things down here on the ground. That way, when you wrap up your space duties, I can welcome you back to home with no problems. Thanks, Arkwright. Hearing that just was what I needed. That's so. Well, as long as I could help. You really didn't have to see me off, Arkwright. Still, I hope you'll look forward to tomorrow's launch. Sure. Am I right in thinking you're a little... afraid?
Arkwright にはやっぱりバレちゃうわよね。まあ、成功率はかなり高いとはいえ、全く怖くないと言えば嘘にはなるわ。もっとも、失敗の代償が私の命だけで済むならいいのだけど。何せこれだけの規模の国家プロジェクトを背負っているわけだもの。万が一戦死することになっても無様を晒すわけにはいかないわ。
This ain't you, is it? Like you, isn't? Legendary Hermes always gets where she needs to go and makes it back in one piece.
そうだったわね。
Oh!
それじゃ帰還してもろもろ落ち着いたらまた一緒にツーリングでもしましょう。
I swear, she's always such a tease. But I guess that's part of what makes her who she is. I'll be waiting for you, Hermes. As your friend, I believe in you. You know, it's never good when they do this, like, all this, like, foreshadowing shit. You know, like, you're gonna make it back, you're gonna be fine, when you come back, we'll celebrate, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's never good when they do this kind of when they do this kind of build-up, because that typically leads to, hey, disaster strikes, you'll never come back at all, you're gonna die. I don't like where this is going. Oh God, it's never good. It's never good when they do when they do things like this, because it always leads to something bad. But I hope nothing does happen. Nothing bad does happen, because I like Hermes. We lost Dingo, so hopefully we don't lose Hermes. Oh, all right. I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we will do the next Force PG and then continue. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.